Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Let me, if you online, help me out. Holla at me. Let me see you there. All right, I see you, son Anthony Schofield. Good morning. Good morning, Khalid, my guy. Hey, how y'all doing this morning? Do me a favor as you come on, share this live. Let everyone know that we're live. We are going to be unpacking the five must-haves in your preaching library. We're trying to share this, I will let you know, cross platform. So we're trying to grow our base in other social media spheres. So we'll be on Instagram as well as YouTube. All right. So again, these are the five must-haves. So we're glad that y'all are online today. We're going to jump right in, man. We are excited because this Thursday we launch Zion Orlando. And man, if you're anywhere near Central Florida, I want to invite you to be my guest. This Thursday, the 5th, we launch Zion Orlando. The address is on the screen, and I want you to come on through and hang with us for this. I believe God is doing something special in this season of our lives as well as the church writ large. And I genuinely would love for you to choose to be my guest. If you're anywhere near Central Florida, 5230 Indian Hill Road is the address. We're going to be in worship, and revival is going to break loose. I can promise you that. There's an older adage that tells us men call services, but only God can call a revival. And I'm telling you, I think this is a Kairos moment. This is a God moment here in Orlando, and we are excited about what God is doing. So again, if you're anywhere near Central Florida, be my guest every Thursday, June, July, and August. September the 7th, we're going to launch our first Sunday morning service. But all summer long, we're going to do Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. Again, 5230. If you're in Central Florida, be my guest, and let's have some good church together. All right. All right, let's jump right on into this, man. Again, do me a favor, share this live. Let everyone know that we're on, because this is helpful information for pastors, preachers, emerging preachers, desiring preachers to garner this information. And so we're here to share it with you. All right? I want y'all to do me a favor. If I'm having connection issues, y'all say something to me, all right? If is the live jumping? Is it smooth? Y'all say something to me. Let me know, because I'm not fully sure. I'm not fully sure. I've been having some connection issues here on the internet. So if it is, y'all forgive me in advance. All right? All right, let's get into it. Five must-haves in your preaching library. Now, I'm going to start this conversation off by letting y'all know this is most assuredly not an exhaustive list, but this is a list that I believe would be great to get you started in building out your library. Now, I will say this unequivocally. I say it every week, and I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. I am a dinosaur. I love turning pages. There is absolutely nothing wrong with Bible software. I have it. I use it. I have Logos. I have eSword. So I use Bible software. But when I get into my deep study, this is just me. I'm not telling nobody else to do it. Hey, Sister Simone, great to see you. Hey, Uncle Joe, great to see you as well. Again, as y'all come on, hit that share button. Let's get some more preachers in this conversation. But I do use digital software to study, but I am a dinosaur. You can see I got books all around me, and I like to turn pages. Now, with that being said, you can get these books digitally, if you prefer digital, or physical. But I am going to talk about five must-haves for building your preaching library, again, digitally or physically. All right. Number one, and I want y'all to jot these down. If someone could be a note taker, put it in the comment section for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Number one thing we must have is a good study Bible. Now, some of these things I'm going to be talking about Some of you are already great preachers, and I'm sure you already have some of these things, but I'm going to really delve deep in there because sometimes we have things and don't use them to the fullest extent of their ability. I'm going to tell you a great study Bible is going to be an aid. Now, one I have with me, my favorite. It's a Thompson Chain Reference Study Bible. I don't remember how much they cost. I bought mine so long ago, but I think they're under $100. I'll say that. Now, the reason why a good study Bible is important is because, number one, it gives you contextual notes. Remember, I want you taking this stuff down, keeping this with you. Contextual notes. A good study Bible offers insights into the historical, cultural, and literary backgrounds of biblical passages. Okay. This is what a good study Bible does. A good study Bible offers you contextual notes. Number two, it gives you theological explanations. Okay. A good study Bible digs into theological concepts, explaining ideas or subjects, and helps us wrap our arms around the core themes of the text. Number three, a good study Bible offers cross-referencing of scriptures. Now, this is why I love this one, this Thompson Chain Reference Study Bible, because a good study Bible is going to offer cross-referencing of scriptures. It'll help you connect passages that will offer you a more fulsome understanding of the text or subject that you're endeavoring to unpack. Okay, that is an asset. It helps you to not have to wander around aimlessly while trying to get something to undergird or substantiate your argument. It links passages of scriptures together, shows you where they're married or engaged at, and how they can associate with one another. Number four, hey, Sister Rosa, great to see you. Hey, Pastor Seal, great to see you as well. Number four, it gives us biblical understanding. It gives us biblical understanding. A good study Bible will help you develop a stronger understanding of the Bible's literary forms, the Bible's genres, and the themes which are essential for effective and biblical interpretation. All right? So it helps us with biblical understanding. Now, if we're going to look at this aspect of the literary forms of the Bible, may ask, what are those? Those are the literary forms are narrative, are law, poetry, wisdom, wisdom literature, prophecy, the Gospels, epistles, and apocalyptic. So those are the literary forms of the Bible, and a good study Bible will help you to garner those in biblical understanding. All right. Number five, last part of a good study Bible is this. A good study Bible is going to give you practical application. A good study Bible will give you practical application. It will offer insights on how to apply the text to your everyday life. That's what a good study Bible will do. It will give you insights on how to apply the text to your everyday life. This, in turn, preachers, will help you to preach in a life applicable way. It does no good to preach if it's above the people. We have to be able to preach and sit it at the feet of the people. And a good study Bible will help us in that endeavor. All right. So the first must-have in your preacher library is a good study Bible. The second thing you need to have, please jot this down. A second thing you need to have is a good parallel Bible. Now you may ask, what is a parallel? This is a parallel Bible. All right. This is the Bible that I use as one of the ones I use as a parallel Bible. All right. A good parallel Bible will help you to compare translations. That's what they do. The one I'm using right here is NIV, New King James. NLT, New Living Translation, and the Message, Eugene Peterson Message Translation. Uh, uh, it will help you to compare translations. When you're reading, you see these things side by side. It helps you to see the differences between one translation and another. Number two, a parallel Bible will help deepen your comprehension. It'll help you deepen your comprehension by reading the same passage in multiple translations. You and I alike can gain a more comprehensive understanding of the text message. When we read the same text in different translations, we get a more comprehensive, more fulsome understanding of what the text is conveying. Let's be honest, we're not all fluent in Greek, Hebrew, and Aramaic, and because we're not, we're relying on the scholarship of those who have translated the Bibles, and to see it in other verbiage does help us when it comes to this. All right. Number three, it enhances our Bible study. A good parallel Bible will and should enhance your Bible study. Number four, it illuminates nuances in the text. Now the parallel Bible that illuminates nuances in the text, this is mainly focusing on language and meaning. Okay, that's what this is mainly focused on, the language and the meaning. Because I can have a word that has several different meanings. And if all I do is apply one of those meanings, but take the entire context and throw it away just because this word means this at any particular moment, means I have misunderstood or misinterpreted what that text is actually trying to convey. And the point is that this one mainly focusing on language and meaning is because it shows us those nuances, looking at it in different translations. All right. And number five, a good parallel Bible offers differing perspectives of the text. It helps us to see the same text from a different vantage point. And I know, having some of the preachers that I have on live today, you can testify that sometimes you done heard a sermon preached and you done walked away and said, I've never seen the text like that before. A good parallel Bible will help you to see the text in a way you've never seen it before. All right. Number three. So firstly, we have a good study Bible. Secondly, we have a good parallel Bible. And third thing I think all preachers ought to have in their library is manners and customs of the Bible. Manners and customs of the Bible. Manners and customs of the Bible. It gives a deeper and more accurate interpretation of the text. That's all. It's just simply put, right? It aids in helping us to better understand the historical context. It helps us to see through the lens of the biblical figures and the cultural nuances that shape the biblical and textual narrative. It helps us to avoid misinterpretations, and it helps us to gain a deeper appreciation for the Bible's richness and depth. Now, here's the point. All right, here's the point. Manners and customs is a scriptural reference only. What that means is, if it has application in the Bible to, credence in the Bible to a specific thing for a specific purpose, it will be in the Manners and Customs book. And the point of this book is to show you specifically at that moment what was going on. That's it. And it is good for that purpose. All right. Number four is a whole Bible commentary. Now, a whole Bible commentary. The one I use most, if I'm using a whole Bible, is the Matthew Henry commentary. If I'm using one, the one I'm going to use most times is the Matthew Henry. It provides a comprehensive analysis of the entire Bible. That's what a whole Bible commentary does. It offers insight into the text meaning, the historical context, and literary features. Now, with that being said, all Bible commentaries are not created equal. All right? All Bible commentaries are not created equal. We have to be upfront with that one right there. Now, as you build out your preaching library, I would encourage you to get the best commentary per book of the Bible. All right. When you're looking at commentaries broken down by book, they're beneficial because some authors are stronger in one book than they are in another. And that's why it's great to be able to look at that. Now, there's a website I use most all the time and I reference a lot called bestcommentaries.com. You search the book of the Bible and it will give you the list of the best commentaries based on ranking. And it's going to have technical, semi-technical, and non-technical. Technical is scholarship level. Non-technical is communicative for just normal people. Semi-technical, I think for many preachers who may not have attended seminary, I think semi-technical is a great middle ground to be able to unearth the richness of the text, but not being lost in the weeds. And so I would always suggest for you as you are growing your library just to get a good whole Bible commentary. But as you expand your library, look at individual books. I am a big fan. I'm a big fan of commentaries. I know some of our contemporaries always encourages us not to look at the commentaries when we're writing text and sermons, and I differ on that. I love to be able to see how others have wrapped their arms around a text or a meaning because it helps me to know if I'm in alignment with what I'm seeing. And so that's why I would suggest all preachers to do that. The last book I'm going to suggest for us, making good timing. Last book I would suggest for us is a book on systematic theology. Systematic theology. Now, this book by Norman Geisler on systematic theology is a great book. All right. The benefits of this is that it offers a comprehensive and organized study of biblical doctrines. This helps us. This helps us to get a more clearer understanding of the Bible. It promotes a deeper understanding of God and His Word. It provides a structured framework for exploring theological themes. It helps the preacher integrate Scripture with reason and apply it to our everyday life. And lastly, it breaks down the major subjects of the Bible. There's a lot of us, if we're not careful, that will have information, but not enough information. And I'm going to challenge you to grab something that can root you, ground you in this thing. All right? So those are the 5 key books that I would have in my preaching library: a good study Bible, a good parallel Bible, manners and customs of the Bible, a whole Bible commentary, and a systematic theology book. Well, what would you add to this list? What do you feel is a must-have in a preaching library? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. We can start a dialogue, start a conversation. I would love to hear what you have to say. Do you have any questions that I may be able to answer? I would love if you have any questions pertaining to anything. We can discuss it right now because there are some things that some of us have every week that we may want to get clarification, understanding on. I have preachers who call me with questions of text and say, hey, how'd you look at this, or how do you view this? Either way it go, I would love to be able to answer those questions for you as best as I can. So, If you have them, you answer them and we'll follow back up. All right? Lastly, there are 3 books every week that I always would recommend, and I think these 3 books would be great for our preachers today. All right? The first book I'm going to recommend is The 12 Essential Skills of Great Preaching by Wayne McDill. This is a great book to add to your library. Great book to grab and read because it will enhance you, make you a sharper preacher. 12 Essential Skills for Great Preaching. Definitely get this book. All of these books, I believe, are available on Amazon. Second book, The Image of God in the Garden of Eden. Now, this is more of a technical book, but it would be a great book to add to your library and get a more scholarly understanding of God. So this would be a great one to add. And lastly, Preaching by the Book, Developing and Delivering Text-Driven Sermons by R. Scott Pace. I would highly recommend that we add these to our library. All right? So, Preaching by the Book, The Image of God in the Garden of Eden, and 12 Essential Skills for Great Preaching. I would make those suggestions for you. Again, if you have any questions, comments, leave them down. I will do my best to answer them, follow back up with you. And again, I want to invite you to be my guest this Thursday, June the 5th. This Thursday, June the 5th, here in the great city of Orlando. We will be in worship at 7 p.m. Here at Zion, Orlando. And I believe God is going to meet us on Thursday night. All right. Well, again, if all minds are clear, I thank you all for being our guests. Share this live. Let someone else know that we are on every Monday, 10 a.m. And I'm here to tell you, we'll be back next Monday. And I'll tell you up front, we're going to be talking about the preacher and his prayer life. All right? All right. Well, you all be blessed. Go in God, and I will see you